Guys, in this video, we'll take a look at a simulation game called AR Real Driving by Anurag Anand. It's a free game on the App Store, and let's just dive into it. This is probably one of the most bare bones driving, flying simulation that I've seen in AR, and that's not a good thing. Now, maybe I was excited about this if it was the first AR app that I tried ever, but after playing around with RC Club, AR Motorsports, AR Toys, Playground Sandbox, and Playground AR, this just makes this app so updated. So here you can see me just starting the app. It uses ARKit, requires the surface scan. After this, you get an option to spawn your 3D model that you chose to control. In this case, it's an helicopter, and you see there are controls up and down, and there are also controls for controlling it to the side. Here, the 4 other controls. The up and down arrow just bring the helicopter up and down. And the other ones are used for moving forward, backwards, and turning left and right. So let's check out some gameplay and then move on talking more about this app. Now, on November 14th, you can check my YouTube channel. I've reviewed an app called RC Helicopter AR. Now, although RC Helicopter AR didn't feel more realistic compared to this one, still they added some really nice mini games that were so much fun to use, and I enjoyed playing that simulation game better overall. Even the controls felt more intuitive, and you even have the option to change between 2 different types of controls. So to be honest, just bringing this type of really simple simulation just isn't enough nowadays, and not for me, and I expect more. Here you can see, I think it's an Apache. I don't know to tell between the different types of helicopters, but anyway, it looks nice. The sound effects look good, animation are convincing, and it was nice taking a video of the helicopter flying by. But it just get boring very fast unless you add some different types of mechanics, interactions, gameplay mechanics. So this app can survive longer on your device. But after this, playing with this, I just uninstall it because, just nice experience, but nothing more. Now, there are ways to improve the experience, like maybe adding some visual effects, like dust when the helicopters come out from the floor. Maybe add some voices, like the pilot voices. Maybe add some educational value to the game, telling a bit more about what this type of vehicle is. But there's nothing else that was in this particular app that make me want to enjoy it more. Now you can compare this to other types of apps. Just look at this footage, for example. You just drive a car, right? And just compare it to something like RC Club Motorsport. You can put some obstacles and some ramps and make the car drive up and jump, in the air. You have something to do. And who is the target audience for this? It's not an educational app, so just a person who want to drive a car who enjoy remote control cars and want to try this experience in augmented reality, right? And if you are the person, you wouldn't want to see a shadow direction control at the top of the screen. That's the last thing you want to do. You want something different, right? Something interactive to do. So, come on, this is just not it. So if I was to develop such an app, I would probably research the area around remote control cars and see what people are interested in. Playing with shadow probably is not the thing, and I probably would build something around the controls that feel more intuitive than this one. So bottom line is that when it comes to simulation games, whether it's driving or flying an helicopter or a plane, there are better apps out there than this one. But again, there's something about the realism of the helicopters that make me enjoy this game, a simulation app, more than some others. But other than this, there's nothing there to make me enjoy the app for the long run. So this is it. This is AR real driving, and it calls real because it's supposed to be more realistic. And if you're searching for something like that, more realistic cars and helicopter that feels more realistic, I actually do recommend checking this out. Whether it will stay on the device, I don't know. I'm not optimistic about this, but yeah, you can just try it out and just feel how an helicopter, a realistic helicopter, will feel when you just drive it, fly it around in your backyard. Yeah, so this is it, guys. Pretty short and straight to the point. There's nothing too much to talk about here. But anyways, if you like this video and like my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I see you on the next video. Thank you and have a great week. Bye bye.